Hi everyone, so it's been a little while since I've done a full-length video here on my channel. There's been quite a few videos go up just of shorts that I filmed over on my TikTok channel, but today I thought I'd jump on and do a video. Today I received, finally, my BPerfect and Stacey Marie Carnival IV Antidote palette. So what she looks like. It's very pretty. And this is the inside of the palette. So a lot of neutrals, a lot of greens for those grungy looks. A very fall looking palette, or autumn for those of us here in Australia. So first off, I'm just going to prime my eyelids. This is the P. Louise base in the shade Rumour 01. So now that we are primed, I am going to go in with this shade here called Buff, just in the crease. So I'm just going to take the shade Buff on this fluffy brush by BH Cosmetics. This is the number 10 brush. And we're just going to lightly pop that up in the crease like this and just blend her out. So now that that's blended, we're going to go in with the shade Cinnamon just here. I've just got that on a smaller blending brush. This one's from Morphe. It's the original Coca-Cola collab that they... And we're just going to put that straight in the crease just to darken things up a bit. Get a bit of definition. So now I'm going to go in with a deeper shade, Pecan, right here. So I've just taken it on this flat brush, and this is by emalievh Cosmetics as part of their Mint to Be collection that came out, I think it was earlier this year or late last year. And I'm just going to start packing that on the outer edge. And just slightly going up into that cinnamon shade. So now that we got this happening, I'm going to go in, I think I'm going to go in with Granite. So that's this shimmer just here. And we're going to focus that sort of in the middle of our eyelid, just here. So I'm just taking this, it's a Morphe M152 brush, and we're going to see how this goes with the brush, but it may be also easier to apply with a finger, but we will see what happens. Definitely a lot of colour payoff. So again, just focusing that right in the centre and then blending that into the Pecan shade that's next to it. So now that we've popped that on, I'm going to go in with the same brush again and go in with the shade Silvery just here on the corner. It's more in the green side of the palette, but we're going to see what she does. And we're going to pop that right on the inside. Just pack it straight on and blend it into the Granite shade next to it. So this is what we're looking like so far. I think it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to go and just do the other eye off camera and also just put on some of my complexion products, and we will be right back to finish up with the look. All right, and we're back, and my brows are doing God knows what. We're in lockdown and I can't go and have them done. So we got what we got. So for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Glisten just here. because we can, really. Just gonna pop him in the corner just for a bit of zazz. Like so. So here we are with the final look. So for my thoughts on this palette, I mean, it was never really going to disappoint, was it? You certainly can't accuse this palette of not being pigmented, because I can tell you that, you know, one dip into any of these colours and you're good, you're done. The shimmers I think worked really well. I applied them with a dry brush and they were not an issue at all. You certainly got a lot of payoff on the eyelid. It'd be interesting to see what would happen if you applied it with your finger. It could be the same, it could be a little bit more shimmery, but I mean, this is what I did with a brush and I think it turned out perfectly fine. So again, here's the palette. I think using this again, I definitely want to focus on the greens over here because we didn't get to play with those very much, but I think all the colours in this palette would work really well together. So yeah, I think this is a really great palette. It's a really great fall palette, but I think it's just a really great all year round palette. It'd be great for people who like more of the neutral side and don't like as much colour as what some of the previous Carnival palettes have. I mean, they're great to use and they're very fun, but this is more of an everyday wearable palette. So I mean, this is, see if this works. So this is side by side with the Carnival XL Pro palette. So XL, you obviously get the few highlighters down the bottom, but the palettes are the same size. You've definitely got all the vibrancy and the colour in this one with a few neutrals up the top there, whereas this one is more of your everyday neutral palette with the grungy sort of greens at the end, which can be quite fun to use as well. So at the end of the day, would I recommend this palette? Absolutely yes. I think you should go out and buy it. It only got released on Tuesday, so I do know that the BPerfect website is still in stock. And if you're in Australia, you can use the Glam Radar website and get free express shipping. Australia Post has got some delays at the moment, bear that in mind. But Glam Radar haven't released the 5 liquid shadows that came with this collection yet, but I will be grabbing those when they are released, so unfortunately I can't show them here today. But as for the palette, like I said, the shimmers are amazing, the mattes are really easy to work with, so I very, very highly recommend going and getting this palette. So let me know down in the comments if you did pick up this palette and what you thought of it, or if you haven't and you want to. Yeah, certainly if you could give this video a like, subscribe if you want to. It's okay if you don't, I won't take it personally. But you can also check out my Instagram, which is emalievh_23, and my TikTok is emalievh23, which both of those I will have linked down below for you, so feel free to go and check those out. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys all soon. See ya.